Hi readers! Today we're going to get back into taking a look at our book, Tops and Bottoms, adapted and illustrated by Janet Stevens. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the characters today. If you would like to hear this story again, you can click the link under your student instructions on Seesaw, or if you go to YouTube and search Ani's House and type in Tops and Bottoms, you can listen to her read the story again. So when readers take a close look at characters, it really helps them to understand what they're reading, all the better. So we're going to be looking at our two main characters of Bear and Hare. Let's see, here they are. So over here in this circle, I have Hare, and then I also have Bear. And down below, I have some words that would describe each of these characters. And I'm going to be asking you to help me sort the words that describe each character into the circle. Okay, so each of these words is known as a character trait. Okay, a trait is something that describes the character. For example, in reading some of these words, I might be taking another look back at our text to find the examples, either in the words or the illustrations that help to support which character these traits belong to. For example, if I start right here with lazy, okay, can you think, especially after yesterday's activity of inferring, can you think of which character lazy best describes? Do you think Hare was the lazy character, or do you think it was Bear? I hope you said Bear. We can find that on the first page. Let's see. Right there, we've got a picture clue, and then it also says it in the words like we heard yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this word lazy into the circle to describe Bear. Now that's not the only word that's going to describe Bear, but it's one of the traits that describe him. All right, let's see. Over here, I have this one. It's got two word description. It says risk taker. Person who takes risks takes chances. They might not do everything perfect. They might not do everything correct, but they take the chance, or they take the risk to try it out. All right, which one of these characters do you think is a risk taker who takes chances? I'm going to look back in the text. Here on this page, I'll read it for you. It says, Hare had once owned land, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise and had sold all of his land to pay off the debt. A risky bet. He's a risk taker. He tries things out. All right. Let's see. Oh, here's a word. It's got a little digraph at the end. Rich, rich. Which one of these characters was rich? Did Hare have a lot of money or a lot of land? We just saw that on that page, that he had to sell off all of his land. And he sold it all to the bear. Yes, Bear is the character who is rich. In the beginning of this story anyways. All right, let's come down to another word. Ooh, what about this word? Quick. Which one of these characters was quick? Well, if Bear's lazy, lazy does not make me think of quick. Okay, Hare. I'm going to place quick under Hare. Let's try. Oh, this is a word I recognize. Big. Which one of these characters was big? Let's see if we can find it in the text where they're together. Here's an illustration. We can see Hare and then Bear. Bear is the bigger of the two characters. Bears are bigger than hares, obviously. All right, let's see. Which one of these was awake? Which character was always awake in this story? Certainly not that lazy bear. Hare was always awake, thinking of a new idea and a deal. All right, let's try this word. Oh, if Hare was awake, which character was always sleepy? Bear. Sleepy, sleepy. All right, we've got 3 more words here. I've got the word foolish, hard worker, and clever. Let's take a closer look at this word clever. Do you know what clever means? So I found a definition for the word clever. Clever means to be smart and to be able to figure things out. Sometimes when an author tells you that a character is clever, it means that they might be a little bit tricky or a little bit sneaky. Which character does that describe? I agree, Hare. I'm going to take us back to page 2. Page 2 tells us all about these characters. Right here it says, although Hare was clever, it even tells us right in the text that he's smart and was able to figure some things out. All right, we've got 2 more words. We've got the word foolish, okay? Foolish means that they're kind of able to be tricked. They might not be super smart, or they might be a little bit silly sometimes and not really think about things. So they're easily tricked. Who was easily tricked in this story? Bear. Good. All right, last descriptor. We have hard worker. Which one of these characters was a hard worker? I don't know. Let's take a look. In the beginning of our story, we have lots of examples of Hare working hard with his family, right? To water and weed and plant, make sure that the crops were growing. And while Bear was lazy in the beginning of our story, and think about the end too. What about here on the last page? What is Bear doing now? Did he change as a character? Bear never slept through a season of planting or harvesting again. So maybe at the end, he was a hard worker too? Yeah, I don't know. This could kind of go in both. So I'm going to put it right here so that part of it is in Hare and part of it's in Bear, because I think you could argue a case that Hare was a hard worker in the beginning, while Bear turned out to be a hard worker at the end of the story. All right, friends, before I show you your seesaw activity, I wanted to try something a little bit different with you. We're going to do this activity kind of together. It's something that I'm going to show you how to do, and you can talk about this with your family, with your brothers and sisters, because I think it would generate a really nice discussion. So there are many words that often mean the same thing. For example, these words, smart, brainy, knowledgeable, intelligent, and brilliant, also mean the same thing as clever, that word that we use to describe Hare. But each of these words kind of has a different level of strength or a different shade. Some of these, let's see how best to describe it. Some of these words are kind of a weak example of clever, and some of these are a really strong example of clever. And so we can kind of rank them, as you'll see right here, from strongest to weakest. Now, there's no correct answer to this ranking or this ordering of words. It's really kind of based on your own opinion and experiences with these describing words. But smart, brainy, knowledgeable, intelligent, and brilliant, and clever all mean pretty much the same thing, okay? So I want you to think which one of these words is maybe not as strong, okay? Like, it just doesn't mean as clever, all right? Might be a word that we hear a lot and the meaning doesn't have the strength to it because we use it a lot or we see it a lot. For this, I would say maybe the word smart. I hear the word smart a lot. People make smart choices, or students are very smart in the classroom. We hear that word a lot. It doesn't have a lot of oomph to it, right? So I'm going to put that one as the weakest. Like I said, we can move these around and your opinions might be different from mine. I'd be curious to see what your families and what you think about these words. So if I want to, I'm going to think about which one is the strongest. I think that might help me rank them a little bit better. So if smart is like the weakest, which word of these is the strongest? That means like really clever or really smart. Brainy, can use your brain a lot. Knowledgeable, know a lot of things. Intelligent, or brilliant. For me, this word brilliant is really strong. Brilliant not only means that you're smart, but that you have a really different way of thinking about things. Brilliant inventors, really smart, not just kind of smart. All right, so then I'm going to try to fill in those words that are kind of in the middle as far as their strength. So I've got brainy, knowledgeable, intelligent. Right above smart, I think I'm going to use this word brainy. Yeah. So you could be smart, you could be brainy, knowledgeable. You know a lot. Just because you know a lot doesn't mean that you're really smart. Really smart and clever means that you're also able to figure some things out. So I'm going to put knowledgeable right here in the middle. Brainy, next level smart, smart, then brainy. A little bit more is knowledgeable, which leaves a little bit higher still is intelligent. And then at the very top, I think brilliant is the strongest one of those words. That's my order. Yours might be different. No right answer to this one, but try it out with your family and see what you guys discover. Let's take a look at your seesaw activity. All right, today you're going to find 3.4 tops and bottoms character. Like I said, if you want to hear the story again, you can click this YouTube link or you can just search Ani or Ani's House on YouTube on your own. Then click Add Response. Find your name and icon. And there's only one page for you to work on today, okay? So you can go back to those pictures in the video and the descripting words that we use to describe hare and bear. Your job today is going to be to use your pencil or marker, I suppose, to draw hare and then draw bear, okay? And then down below, you can use the T or the pencil to write in some of those words that describe the character. We learn a lot about characters by the way they act and the things that they say. So some of those words that we sorted today kind of describe each of those characters, and we found evidence based on the way they act or the things that they say in our story. Okay. Again, you can always respond on your own paper. If you choose to do that, you'll just need to take 2 pictures. You'll take one picture and place it here for hare, and then take another one and place it under bear. When you're all set, click that green check to submit.